is the key of the morning and the bolt of the evening. First they ignore you, then they laugh at you, then they fight you, then you win. The best way to find yourself is to lose yourself in the service of others. The weak can never forgive. Forgiveness is the attribute of the strong. A nation's culture resides in the hearts and in the soul of its people. Live as if you were to die tomorrow. Learn as if you were to live forever. You must be the change you wish to see in the world. An eye for an eye only ends up making the whole world blind. When I admire the wonders of a sunset or the beauty of the moon, my soul expands in the worship of the Creator. It is health that is the real wealth and not pieces of gold and silver. You must not lose faith in humanity. Humanity is an ocean. If a few drops of the ocean are dirty, the ocean does not become dirty. Action expresses priorities. Happiness is when what you think, what you say, and what you do are in harmony. Satisfaction lies in the effort, not in the attainment. Full effort is a full victory. A man is but the product of his thoughts. What he thinks, he becomes. Anger and intolerance are the enemies of correct understanding. Anger is the enemy of nonviolence, and pride is a monster that swallows it up. Prayer is not asking. It is a longing of the soul. It is the daily admission of one's weakness. It is better in prayer to have a heart without words than words without a heart. It may be possible to gild pure gold, but who can make his mother more beautiful? In prayer, it is better to have a heart without words than words without a heart. Strength does not come from physical capacity. It comes from an indomitable will. In a gentle way, you can shake the world. Nobody can hurt me without my permission. Morality is the basis of things, and truth is the substance of all morality. There is a sufficiency in the world for man's need but not for man's greed. The real ornament of woman is her character, her purity. I suppose leadership at one time meant muscles, but today it means getting along with people. If patience is worth anything, it must endure to the end of time. And a living faith will last in the midst of the blackest storm. The greatness of a nation can be judged by the way its animals are treated. A small body of determined spirits fired by an unquenchable faith in their mission can alter the course of history. Poverty is the worst form of violence. The essence of all religions is one. Only their approaches are different. Honest disagreement is often a good sign of progress. Nonviolence is the greatest force at the disposal of mankind. It is mightier than the mightiest weapon of destruction devised by the ingenuity of man. My life is my message. Self-respect knows no considerations. The good man is the friend of all living things. Freedom is not worth having if it does not connote freedom to err. Where there is love, there is life. Nonviolence requires a double faith, faith in God and also faith in man. An ounce of practice is worth more than tons of preaching. Even if you are a minority of one, the truth is the truth. Gentleness, self-sacrifice and generosity are the exclusive possession of no one race or religion. My religion is based on truth and nonviolence. Truth is my God. Nonviolence is the means of realizing him. All compromise is based on give and take, but there can be no give and take on fundamentals. Any compromise on mere fundamentals is a surrender. For it is all give and no take. Man becomes great exactly in the degree in which he works for the welfare of his fellow men. You can chain me, you can torture me, you can even destroy this body, but you will never imprison my mind. There is a higher court than courts of justice, and that is the court of conscience. It supersedes all other courts. There is more to life than increasing its speed. The moment there is suspicion about a person's motives, everything he does becomes tainted. I did once seriously think of embracing the Christian faith. The gentle figure of Christ, so full of forgiveness that he taught his followers not to retaliate when abused or struck, but to turn the other cheek. I thought it was a beautiful example of the perfect man. Truth stands, even if there be no public support. It is self-sustained. The best way to find yourself is to lose yourself in the service of others. The weak can never forgive. Forgiveness is the attribute of the strong. A nation's culture resides in the hearts and in the soul of its people. Live as if you were to die tomorrow. Learn as if you were to live forever. You must be the change you wish to see in the world. An eye for an eye only ends up making the whole world blind. When I admire the wonders of a sunset or the beauty of the moon, my soul expands in the worship of the Creator. It is health that is the real wealth, and not pieces of gold and silver.